Good morning, everyone. I'm Paul J from Crypto Traders Arena. You're watching Daily Crypto Plan. Well, we'll start as usual with Bitcoin. Not too many things change from yesterday. So, if the market is not moving, nothing we can do about it. We'll just wait for better levels. But, good morning, Yopunk. Good morning, Nodi. Let's see what we have here. So we didn't manage to reach 61.8. Stefan had a scalp here. He got a fill overnight, but I'm still confident in my 61.8 and my 78.6 levels. So I'll wait to see what will happen in 61.8, and then if this trade will fail, then we can think a bit higher. You can see yesterday, this is the price action from yesterday. Overnight, we pushed a little bit higher. If you are bullish, you should wait for this LJ to play out. And you can see a W the other side of this trend line could mean something. For the moment, not the case. And I'm still thinking range, and I'm still thinking short reload zone and short setups if the market will push higher here. I know I'm against the trend. I know a lot of people will say Bitcoin will go to the moon. Maybe. I'll gladly take 1 or 2 stop losses if Bitcoin wants to go higher. Okay. So, for our chart on Bitcoin, not too many things changed from yesterday, so not too many things to say. Ethereum still weaker than Bitcoin, and you can see it's trying to push higher and higher, but MACD already is trying to tell us something different. Even RSI has an EM here, completely formed. You can see. I'm not saying that Ethereum will go down. Ethereum could recover some ground. On the higher time frame, look at the short reload zone here. Well, let's say that is too much. Let's take this one. Well, still, we have some room to go up until the short reload zone, even if we'll take this swing high and this swing low. So for the moment, in the middle of nowhere, not the best location for a short, and it's a bit too late for a long. Nothing I can do in this environment. Yeah, Stefani says something about Monday low and Monday high. Yeah, indeed, Tuesday we can play that setup. Let's see if we'll get that setup. Why not? I'll gladly take it. But I think if Bitcoin will take that one, we'll probably reach my 61.8. So I'll be already in the short. I could add a scalp if will be the case. Why not? I have room to add here because I have only 0.5. Okay, let's go back on Ethereum. So in the middle of nowhere, I don't like it. I just don't like the location. If we'll push here, okay, I could look for a short setup. If we'll take the liquidity and then we'll form a 4-hour jam here, okay, again, I could say something. But for the moment, no. Bitcoin dominance. Well, Bitcoin dominance is at the same level. And you can see, if you take this swing low, swing high, we are in the long reload zone, unfortunately. And look at this one. I posted yesterday on Discord. You can see W at 61.8 is trying to do something here. If we reject, why I'm expecting price to bounce here, Bitcoin dominance specifically, well, look left. Yeah, what was resistance, now it's a strong support. And if Bitcoin dominance will bounce, usually, not every time, but usually means that altcoins will not be happy. So yeah, against dollar, it is a scenario where Bitcoin is strongly moving up, and altcoins, they are moving up also against dollar, but they are lagging on against Bitcoin. But I don't think it's the case for the moment. Be extra careful here. I don't like that W on 4-hour chart. So, not the best scenario for Holy Grail. With 2 or 3 exceptions, I scanned the market earlier before the live stream. 2 or 3 exceptions, the rest they are not looking the best. Let's just call it that way. Okay, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Well, 4-hour chart, downtrend channel. You can split this channel in 2, and you can see what is happening. I said, okay, give me a daily W. Well, no daily W yet. Ethereum is still weak against Bitcoin, and Nothing else to say about it. I'll go on daily. You'll see for yourself. But you can see here, we are trying to form an EM here. No, we don't have a location for an EM to frame a short setup, but an EM is not a bullish sign. So we'll manage to do an AB equals CD exactly at 61.8. Well, it's not too far away to think like that. Okay, so this is AB. Let's just clone this one. Pretty simple stuff. Well, look at here. Exactly at 61.8. I'll push a little bit lower. We'll touch the third time the megaphone line. And that's it. Is this the scenario? What will happen in the market? We don't know. We're working with probabilities, and I see this EM here. That makes me think that Ethereum versus Bitcoin wants a bit lower. So not a bullish scenario for Ethereum, and if Ethereum is weak, some or most of the altcoins, they are weak also. Morning, Marianne. Morning. DXY. Well, DXY, it's at the same level like yesterday. We are completing the AB equals CD phase. I'm still thinking we'll test 107. What will happen after that? I don't know. For the moment, I'm still thinking range here. So we are at the top of the range. We don't have an EM, a clear EM yet, but we have some resistance above. Let's see what will happen. By the way, about the news, let's see what we have on the... If we talked about DXY, let's look at the news. Well, we have new home sales in the New York session. And some other news, but at least on trading economics, we don't have high impact news today. I consider new home sales pretty important, but... And tomorrow we have good orders with high impact. Let's see what will happen. It's acceptable to trade. The problem is we don't have enough volatility to trade. So DXY is pushing this resistance here. We'll break it and we'll go to 110. We don't know. Okay, now it's time to go and do something boring, but it's actually nice. I enjoy looking every day at the weekly chart. Why not? So we bounced and we are bouncing. That's good, but we are still in that range. We still have this pressure with this 3-bar fractal. Pushing in the short reload zone for me is a shorting opportunity. Nothing changed from yesterday. We are just trying to bounce. Yeah, indeed, this could be a rejection here and we can push a bit higher, but overall, looking at daily, 4 days, weekly chart, I could see the market rejecting from short reload zone and pushing lower. And we know, see, 52 is the first stop and then 45 is the next one. We don't want to talk about lower levels, not the case. In general, nothing changed after the halvening. We are still in the same place. 2024 is still by the dip year and so on. Okay, let's go back on daily and let's see what we have on total too. Yeah, I asked it's bullish or it's bearish. Well, it's not bullish, it's not bearish, but you can see the yams breaking down, bearish retest. So we should expect some consolidation at least here, if not lower in the long reload zone. That's my view. You can see this is a clear EM, clear EMs here. Triple top, you can call it. We'll push higher and we'll do an SFU. Yeah, we can do that. Overall, if you zoom out even more, yeah, it's bullish because it's an uptrend. It's just a correction if you stay on weekly chart. But for the moment, we managed to accept below these EMs and that's not a good sign. That's the overview we have for today. Not too many things to say from Monday. Hopefully things will change until tomorrow. Day trading part. Well, on day trading part, let me zoom out a little bit. We had Fed here. With this SFU, I didn't manage to do anything. Now it's a bit too late, middle of nowhere. Just 50% line, probably we are fighting at 50%. Let me see. 0.5. Let's see where we have 0.5. Well, exactly. As you can see, we are fighting at the 50% level. Same kind of thinking. Breaking down half of the time, half of the bounce, 50% bounce here in this level. We arrived too early and we are consolidating that level. Look left. Just look left. Look at the everything here above this level, it's like a resistance now. So not a good location. And almost everything looks similar with Fed. Yeah, some are stronger, some are weaker, but we are at the resistance now. Don't get too bullish. I know Twitter is getting bullish and bullish every day, every hour. Well, not for us. Okay, I'll go on 4-hour chart after I'll look at Bitcoin a little bit. Okay, you can see here, we took the level Stefan wanted yesterday, but was overnight. I'm still playing Mountain Man and Shark. Not too many things to say. Pushing higher here will probably be with bearish divergence. Now, we don't have bearish divergence we had here, and here you can see it in RSI, but we'll probably form some in the short reload zone. So watch out for that. Let's go on a 4-hour chart. That's better for the rest of the altcoins. On Ethereum, not too many things to say. Similar with Bitcoin, a bit weaker. And we can form an EM here. You can see it on 4-hour chart. That's not a good sign if we'll accept below this level. Let's see if we have anything. Well, some bearish divergence. Not bearish divergence, but you can understand the EM already formed on RSI. We'll accept, the OBV will do the same. So not the best scenario. Solana pushed a little bit higher, but nothing new from yesterday. BNB, same kind of idea. BNB is strong, but I don't have a setup. Doge is trying to EM out. I don't like that. If Bitcoin will lose the level, well, altcoins will suffer even more. Will break these lows. So now, if Bitcoin will drop back to 60k, not more than that, just to retest 60k, altcoins will be destroyed again. Most of them, they'll lose the lows made in the last dump. I'm not saying, okay, it's bearish, let's short altcoins. I'm not allowed to short altcoins, but they are not looking nice and clean, at least for the moment. Matic, same kind of idea. We have a good location here with these Ws. I don't like this week, usually needs a retest. And now we are trying to EM out. Hopefully it will not be the case. Alt, well, not a clear W the other side of the trend line. If you want to take a trade, to watch something, watch this one for a W the other side of the trend line. A lot of confluences here in the long reload zone. Not a W, we don't have a trade here. But it's a good altcoin to watch for a potential W the other side of the trend line. Long reload zone, retested already the first week here. The tail here is retested. If we give us a W here, I'll gladly take it. Pixel, we had a trade here, was behaving nicely. We had a trade. Who took this trade? Okay, you are in profit. Move your stop to scratch at least. Manta, well, ugly. Moving ugly here. This week was exactly in the trend line. Yeah, acceptable, but I prefer to play something else. Now is looking weaker and weaker. It's not looking too bullish at this point in time. And just look at it. The resistance is all the way up here. Doesn't have the strength to push higher, at least for the moment. We should be here fighting at the resistance level, fighting with this level. Well, I just did a dead cat bounce. Okay, I retest and nothing is happening. We'll go sideways most probably. Same idea here. Move your stop to scratch. I said it yesterday. If you took this trade, move your stop to scratch. I don't see any point if the market will come back here to be in that trade. Jupiter, well, still you can see this one at least is fighting at this level, but no setup for me. Aevo, still on the wrong side of the trend line. Weak bounce. We can go sideways, we can go down, especially down if the Bitcoin will lose the levels and will go back to 60k. Land, weak, really weak. Look at this one, doesn't have the strength to bounce. Had a double here, played out, and that's it. Now it's going down. Joe, higher time frame, dollar cost average in investing, okay, but nothing else. And Doji is consolidating, but still a good level to dollar cost average. So that's the overview here. If you have something else, if you want, morning Marianne, morning Alex. if you have a request, something different from what I'm looking usually in the live stream, please type in the chat the ticker and the time frame you want. I'll gladly take a look. Yeah, especially in this boring environment where we are looking at the charts. Well, nothing different. Don't think it's not boring for me also, but that's the correct way if you are behaving like professional and if you are here to make money. We are not putting trades in the market just to have a trade, to have something to watch. No, we will wait until we'll have an advantage in the market. Okay, Stefan is right. Hit that like, share it with your friends. If you appreciate the content, why not? Okay, so we spoke about total and overview. We said about what we have on this list, not too many things to say. Let's take a look at Holy Grail. And you can see say is behaving acceptable. But let's take the strongest one. Well, this one is done. Indeed, is one of the exceptions. You can see it's moving really nice. Who managed to take an entry here. It's nice in profit. Probably has some events or something next week. Pretty close. That's why it's behaving so nicely. The second one is ONT. Well, same kind of idea, behaving nicely. If you want to take a trade, I recommend ONT. If you want to take it, take the next level, live with the results. Yeah, no guarantees with Holy Grail, but the risk reward is pretty nice when it's working. And you can see we are still in the top 10, and this one it's a range, is trying to do something, but it didn't form an uptrend yet. Okay, this one has something. This one has something. And the lower we go, the uglier it looks. You can see from this point in, it's just an ugly range. If it's a range, don't play with Holy Grail. Yeah? So, if you want to play with Holy Grail, you think you can manage it, okay. Take the strong one, scan the first 10, and look for a nice entry. Well, this one could start an uptrend. Well, higher highs, higher lows. Could be something. If you want to take an entry here, nobody will blame you for that. So could be something nice if you want to take it. But honestly, all depends on Bitcoin dominance in Bitcoin. If Bitcoin will drop, everything will go down. Look at this one. Same kind of idea. So what has a trend, it's really nice to play with Holy Grail. If it doesn't have a trend, don't touch it with Holy Grail. Holy Grail, it's an indicator, an algorithm made to chase the trend, not to follow, to chase the trend. Doesn't matter how strong it is, you can usually find an entry with it. And you can ride it and can make some money. But it's a special tool for special jobs, not in a range. In a range, it's not working. And people who tested the Holy Grail know that it's not a good idea to trade it in a range. Okay, that's the overview. We talked about the calendar, not too many things to say about. Let's put high impact for the entire week. Let's see what we have this week. Let's see, maybe we have more. Friday we have some. Well, pretty quiet week, but I think the important news, the high impact should be respected. You should be on the sidelines if you are a scalper, if you are a day trader. The volatility could be too much for us. About this one, well, we are trying, we are fighting in the long reload zone. I'm convinced that this one is bullish again. No, if you manage to take this W, wasn't a textbook W, okay, it's up to you, you made some money. We are still deep in the long reload zone. What is below 61.8? You can see here I have 78.6, but I could put 61.8. What is below this level? Well, it's okay to dollar cost average. And I'll do that. For the moment, I'm waiting. I'm dollar cost averaging slowly. I'll try to get the bottom in time. It's okay to chase it here after you had half of the price. Well, it's up to you. It's below 78.6 still, so dollar cost averaging is damn good. It's totally up to you. Stefan told me something about this one. They had some news, or the founder said that he'll do great things or something like that. Yeah, Stefan, we don't have setups for some time now, but that's the correct way to play the market. If you don't have setups, you don't trade with just to be in the market. No. If you don't have setups, you stay on the sidelines and you are waiting. That's the correct way. We are here to make money, not to play setups. Setups are a tool for us to make money. If I don't have a setup, I'm not playing. Yeah, exactly. Why you should want to play 10 setups and at the end of the day to say, well, fuck it, I have -2R. When you can sit on the sidelines because the market is ugly and be at the same level at the end of the day. No? You imagine that feeling when you are fighting all day for getting a scratch to get at the same level, to exit at the same level at the end of the day? It's not the nicest feeling. So sitting on the sidelines is better. Especially that we see in the market is not a proper volatility for us. Okay, on Twitter, we did the giveaway yesterday. We don't have a new one for the moment. We'll do a new one when we'll see fit, and I think we'll start probably next week with something, another giveaway. We'll announce it on Twitter. Not too many things to say about Twitter. You can see everyone is posting, shit posting. Everyone is waiting. Well, Stefan is posting some bearish scenarios here in the short reload zone. I'm okay with his thinking, but not too many things to say about Twitter. Pretty quiet, honestly. That's why I think we can go in the short reload zone. Twitter is too quiet. And we can push a bit higher. You'll see when we'll get here, everyone will get bullish again. Oh, come on, we'll go to the moon. Bitcoin is going up and up. And usually that's a bad scenario for us. We should focus on short ideas. Well, if I don't have requests, I'll let me check the messages. Well, I don't see any requests. So we can close the live stream and we can go with Stefan in the VIP. Keep in mind, the premium people, today you have access on VIP. Yeah, it's Tuesday. In the New York session, all the members from Crypto Traders Arena will have access in that New York session. So join us, ask your questions, see how we are working, how we are doing, how we are thinking. It's free. If you are not on Crypto Traders Arena Discord server, well, you can join. It's free. Only condition to be a free member, to be a general member without paying anything, is to behave nicely. You join, you get a message, type verify me. I think you should be able to do that, yeah, to know that you're a real one. Okay, I'll give you the role, and then after that, you don't have any obligation then to behave nicely. It's a requirement in our community. If you don't behave, well, we have a problem. Well, that was it from my part. Let's meet again in the New York session. I think we'll stay boring until the New York session. Hopefully Stefan will manage to get some scalps for premium and VIP guys, but honestly, on 4-hour, 1-hour chart, I don't have any setups. Okay, that was it from my part. See you guys in the New York session or tomorrow with the same kind of video.